Niagara Falls next, where a man is considering legal action after being removed from an LA Kings game after the arena failed to accommodate him in his wheelchair. As Julie Sharp tells us, this happened after he purchased a ticket for the event.
Earlier this month, Jamie Lauzon and his family took a trip to the U.S. for the Abilities Expo 2025 held at the Los Angeles Convention Center.
I recently opened a business called Alternative Mobility, and this was a great event to connect with a bunch of different providers of different wheelchairs and other innovative mobility solutions. So we decided to travel to LA, and I brought my family with me to make it a vacation as well.
While on his trip, Lauzon and his family decided to go to a LA Kings game, which he says turned into a nightmare.
Both my kids are hockey fans, so we decided to see if we could get tickets. We went to the box office, and they told us that they didn't have accessible seats available from their perspective, but that guest services could accommodate us. So they sold us 4 tickets in a non-accessible section.
Lauzon says he was then directed to the lounge area where a security guard stood in front of him, blocking his already limited view. Lauzon says when he asked the guard to move, the situation escalated.
He refused to move, but he called his supervisor and their supervisor, and then ultimately the police came.
Lauzon says that led to him being escorted out of the Crypto.com arena, and the game was only in the first quarter. Lauzon says since being back from his trip to Los Angeles, he has been in contact with the LA Kings. He says they have offered him a solution, but it's one that he's not satisfied with.
I asked if they would compensate me for my ticket at least, and they said no, they couldn't do that, but that if I ever was back in LA, that they would welcome me to another game and accessible seats.
Lauzon says he is considering taking legal action.
It's something that I would consider at this point, because maybe that's what needs to happen in order to make some real change. And I can help be an advocate for change in these situations, because I think it's really needed on a multiple levels.
CHCH News reached out to the LA Kings and Crypto.com arena for comment, but did not hear back by the story deadline. Julie Sharp, CHCH News, St. Catharines.